Lights on is required. Okay, so now this lights on is required starts your mantras. You're going out on the runway, so you need lights, ice, and transponder. So landing light on, all the way out. Yep. And ice, pitot heat we don't need, and transponder is altitude encoding, blinking, and 1200. That's good. Okay. All right, what else we got? All right, then we got to do the second mantra, which is what? Look, listen, and call. So we got to look at both ends, especially the approach end, based on the wind. But the wind's calmish, so sometimes pilots use the opposite approach. They can. That's legal.
Yes.
As long as they announce it. But I haven't heard anybody. Okay, so now we're going to make our announcement that we're going to back taxi 05 for departure. Okay?
Okay.
So we say Gordonsville traffic, Cessna 7912 uniform, back taxi, runway 05, because that's the one we're going to take off on, for departure. Our intent is to take off Gordonsville.
Yes.
Okay.
Gordonsville traffic, Cessna 7912 uniform, back taxi, runway 05 for departure. Gordonsville.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep, I'm good. Our neighbor just brought zucchini and squash up out of the garden. He farms part of our garden plot area. We're just not doing much gardening lately.
That sounds good.
Too darn busy. He brought us some really nice broccoli a week ago. That was really good.
I don't know if you've ever been to the Miller's Farm Market, but stopped there yesterday after our flight. Picked up some zucchini and squash. And
they said
corn's coming in later this week. So.
Okay, good. Oh, they got corn coming in this.
Yeah,
well, yeah, it is.
Later
it
this
is
week.
June. I mean, it's July. Corn ought to be here. Yeah, or early corn anyway. The swift birds are just having a field day with all the bugs over the runway. The little swift birds, the swoop, the pointy wings.
Yes.
They're prevalent here, but they're more prevalent up at Orange Airport. They just swoop and dive across the runway, picking up bugs as they go. Come on, stay out of the way.
And for this runway, like if you're not picking up enough airspace, where is going to be your decision point of like, hey, I need to kill the power?
I'll show you when we get around.
Oh, okay.
Going that direction, it's the turn off to go to the hangars. Coming in the other direction, it's a couple hundred feet this side of the turnoff. If you hold your yoke all the way back, it helps relieve the weight on the nose gear, and that helps it to turn. Got to be cautious about doing it when the wind's blowing hard, but just keep coming around. That's fine. Doing okay. And stop before the gray line. That's good. All right. So now we're on the runway. We're actually on the runway. So now we got to make one more call, which is Gordonsville traffic, Cessna 7912 uniform, departing runway 05, right crosswind departure to the south.
Okay.
Our intentions are not to bring your idle up a little bit. Our intentions are not to stay in the pattern and go left into the crosswind.
Okay.
We're going to go right, do a right crosswind. So for safety purposes, we're going to go 1 minute past the end of the runway, okay, before we make that turn. Still climbing. So we'll be probably somewhere between 1,000 feet and 1,200 feet before we make that right turn. But they need to know you're turning right instead of left.
Okay.
Okay. Gordonsville traffic Cessna 7912 uniform, departing runway 05, right, crosswind departure to the southeast, Gordonsville. Okay, so now we got to do our mantras again. What? Lights, ice, and transponder. Just verify your landing lights on.
Landing lights
ice,
on.
pitot heat we don't need. Transponders transponding. Okay.
Yep.
Then we do look, listen, call. So we're doing what? Looking at the approach end of 05. Listening, haven't heard any airplanes. And we're going to call, which is what we just said. So we don't have to do that call again. Okay, pull us out on 05. Center line. Okay, stop here. Okay, make sure your heading indicator's on 05, and this didn't lock. So this needs to come to 05. When you get done with this, make sure you pull it out, and it locks. It's called caging, and this should be on 05 for departure and out and locked. Okay, we're good there. Hold your brakes.
All right, brakes are set.
Full up static power. Check. Looks good. Good. Okay, let her go. Off the brakes. Move your feet to the bottom of the rudders. Airspeed's alive. Bug 60, pull. Okay. Hold her at 80, just hold her at 80. There we go. Yeah, we're not going to go up. We're just going to go find us a farm. All right, go ahead and just hold your heading and keep climbing at 80, 85, straight ahead, till we get through 1,000 feet. Then we'll go off to the right a little bit. Boy, this is worse than I thought. We can do the turns around a point stuff and everything. That's fine. Our US 15 area for the S-turns is over there. Okay. Gordonsville traffic, Cessna 7912 uniform is right crosswind departure to the south for training at 1,500 feet. Maneuvers. Gordonsville. Okay, turn right. Pick up a heading of 150. We won't go too far. Don't overbank. You're overbanking. Never overbank in bad biz. Okay, hold your heading. Okay, level out at 1,500. And just off to your left at 11 o'clock, there's a white building.
Okay.
Okay, level out, push. Good. Push more. I'm sorry. We gotta let it build up some airspeed here. That's a girl. Let her ease up to 1,500. Okay, a little bit more push and bring your power down to 2,300. Good. Okay, very good. All right. Now, you see that group of farm buildings over there?
Yes, I see it.
And then there, to the right of them, there's a separate farm building?
Yes.
We're going to use the set push more. Bring your power down another 100. Okay, we're going to use that single building as our aiming point.
Okay.
push a little more and a little nose down trim.
Left page,
Okay, so we know the wind is coming from the orange pointer. So we need to go around to the other side. So start a left-hand turn. This, actually we can start the maneuver from here. Okay. Ease. Remember I said into the wind is the shallowest part, almost no bank?
Yes.
So we're going to offset, and we want to try to have that building stay about half strut out.
Okay.
Okay. And we're coming around on a real shallow bank until that building comes behind the strut out toward the wingtip. Where's that building? I just saw it a moment ago. There it is.
Yeah,
okay.
That's
right at the strut. Okay. All right, now start your turn here. This will be the shallow part of the turn. You want to try to keep the building on the wingtip, centered on the wingtip behind the strut. If it goes forward, take the bank out. If it goes to the rear, increase the bank.
Okay.
Shallower. Okay. That's it. Shallower. You're on the upwind end. This should be the shallowest part of the curve, or the banking. All right. Now I'm going to start letting you do this more yourself, and I'm going to pay attention to altitude and safety.
Okay.
All right, there we go. All right, now, wind is going to start coming to your tail. Take your bank out. That's it. Good. And once we're going with the wind on our tail, which is where the orange stick is there.
Yes.
Then we'll be shallow, almost no bank, going down alongside of it, and then we'll increase our bank as we go past it. Then start our turn to the left again. See how it went to forward?
Yes.
Okay. Gordonsville traffic, Cessna 79er12 uniform, maneuvering 1,500 feet. We are approximately 2 miles to the southeast of runway 05 at 1,500 feet, Gordonsville.
Okay.
All right,
so
now you start your steeper turn. See how it went to the rear?
Yes.
Okay. It's basically a simple precision maneuver that gives you good correlation between vision and how to maneuver the plane. You've got a cross control for altitude, and you've got a cross control for orientation of the aiming object off your wingtip. Yep, there you go. Yep. If it goes forward, take your bank out. If it goes to the rear, add some bank. Now you're starting to come into the wind again, so you're going to be shallowing your bank.
Traffic Air forward about 3 miles from crossing airline west side of the...
Now you're starting to head into the wind, so you're almost going to be almost no bank in here. Yep. Okay, now the wind is coming across to the right side of the nose. So this will be a real shallow part of the flight with the wind blowing from the right, blowing you toward the object, aiming object. This maneuver is always done to the pilot side.
Okay.
Traffic Crossing center line.
Is there any instances where the traffic pattern is not counterclockwise?
I'm sorry, say again?
Is there any instances where the traffic pattern is not counterclockwise?
Yes, there are. That's like down at Louisa on runway 9 where it's a right-hand pattern.
Oh, okay.
And you will go get trained there.
And is that indicated on the charts if it's a right-handed pattern?
Yeah, this won't work in a right-handed pattern because the sight picture is completely different looking out the right side. For you.
Oh, okay.
You're starting to get the hang of it. We'll go around at least once more.
Oh, okay.
Actually about 1.5 times, and then we'll break off. We'll go over toward 15, towards South Orange. Yep, get that bank out. That's better. Okay, you're into the wind now, so you should be almost flat, almost no bank. Just a tiny bit to make the circle. All right, we'll go about 3/4 of a turn around again.
Okay.
And we'll break off on a heading of 340, and we'll go up over to US 15. So we'll come all the way around to this approximate heading, and we'll go over there.
Okay.
You're going down, a little bit of back pressure to hold your altitude. Power setting's good. You'd think it'd be easy, but it's not as easy as it looks.
No. Yeah, because every different direction, it's
yeah.
Wind's pushing the aircraft different.
Right.
And break off at 340?
Yeah, go ahead and go level, wings level. And just go straight ahead. Stay at 1,500 feet. Oops, had a bug come in here. Thank you, wonderful.
V1 Aviation, breach 448.
All right. Now we got to pick up Two things. One is Highway 15, and the second one is there is a cell tower
448
right along in here.
I was wondering if you could help me out and
that we use as the upper limit, and then the bend in the road is used as the lower limit, which is down here.
Because I see a cell tower over there, a little one.
Yeah, that's not the one.
Would be,
this one's a big one.
852 3256.
It's right next to the one I'm talking about. It's right next to the John Deere dealership.
448, approximately 3 hours, 15 minutes
I think it's
out.
right in here.
Thank you.
There's the 4-lane. Okay, we're coming up to the highway. Cell tower's over here. Okay, I'm going to take the plane for a minute. Set us up. Okay, that should put us sort of parallel to the highway. And we come up this way. There's the John Deere dealership, and there's a cell tower there.
Okay, I see it right across the lake.
Yeah, so we're going to go across, and our first turn will be to the left. I'll get you oriented to get you started. All right, turning toward the highway. So basically we go across, wings level, and we immediately start to turn to U-turn around to the left. And we try to be perpendicular to the highway as much as possible. That will be a problem in the other end where the bend is where we reverse, but that's okay. All right, just kind of follow through with me initially, and then I'll transition you over to it. Okay, start your turn. Yeah, we got a bug in here. All right. Your turn away from the wind is going to be the steepest part of the turn. So probably 20 degrees of bank. Then it'll be shallow on the other side. The goal is to cross the highway coming out of a half a turn, perpendicular to the highway, and go wings level and immediately enter the right turn. Okay, coming across, go wings level. Good. Now start our right turn. And this will be a little shallower. And the secret is to cross, have the bank in just enough to cross perpendicular. Now this time we're going to go to the right. I don't want to get too far up to that high ground with the bad viz. More to the right, no more to the right, a little more to the right. Okay, stop and resume your turn. Now we're going to go to the right. This will be the tighter turn with the wind coming from this direction. Yeah, come on, settle down. Okay. And then try to gauge it so that you cross perpendicular and immediately roll into the left turn. Good, okay, wings level, roll left. Out here, going into the wind, this will be the shallower part of the turn, not as steep a turn out here. Shallow your turn. That's it. Once we go across, we'll go left. There's that cell tower and the John Deere dealership.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Start taking out your bank. Okay. Now start your turn again.
All right, to the left?
Yes. Keep your turn in. You're not crossing perpendicular. You need a little bit more bank there. Okay, reverse your turn. Okay, this will be shallow turn out here. Okay, ease your bank a little, and level, wings level, and you should be going across, pretty much straight across. Now start your right turn. This will be a steeper part of the turn here. That's it. Keep coming around. Keep coming around. Keep coming around. Okay, hold your turn in and wings level. Good. And back to the other way. This will be a shallow part of the turn here. That's the Virginia Tech technical farm there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and time it so that you go wings level across the road. Very good. Okay, start your left turn.
Left.
Don't pull now. Be careful about pulling. As you get real slow airspeed here, you want to stay as level as possible. Good. Time it so you come straight across and reverse your bank on your wings. Good. And reverse the bank on the wings. Good, looking good. Keep your bank in. Keep your bank in. Okay, wings level. And start your turn again.
To the right?
To the right, yep. All right, we'll do this up and back one more time, and then we'll go back over.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of slight back pressure because of your altitude. Not much, just a little. That's it. Okay, and wings level and to the left. Okay. will be shallow. Load your back pressure a little bit. When you cross, go wings level momentarily and then turn back to the left.
Okay.
Once we go across the highway the next time, we're going to go back to the airport. Good. Looking good. All right, just go straight for a moment. All right, let's go to the right. And pick up a heading of 230. Good. All right. Now, right ahead of us is where the road S is and goes down by that big white building there.
Yes.
We want to stay along the road because the airport's just on the other side of that big building. We want to stay just to the right of the road so you can see the road down here.
Okay.
And I'll keep us clearance from the ridge line. We'll fly heading about 230, 235 roughly. Gordonsville traffic, Cessna 79er12 uniform, returning from base southeast. We are at 1,500 for a direct entry into left downwind for 08. Correction, 05. Gordonsville. Okay, stay more to the right of the road.
Victoria traffic, career track 471 is on a short approach for 1516 in for you.
Good. The airport should start becoming visible about right in there in a moment. Okay, let's do our pre-landing check, which is what, both?
Yep.
And mixture rich, just push it in.
Yep, mixture rich.
That's it. Okay, now you can see there's a power line cut that goes through here.
Yes, I see it.
All right, and just to the left of that power line cut is the runway. Can you see the runway down there? Just to the left of the nose and low.
Yeah, I see 23 there.
All right. Go ahead and turn to the right a little bit. Pick up 240. That'll get us out a little bit away from the airport. When the runway comes to your strut, go ahead and turn the car feed on.
Oh, okay.
There's the runway. Just hold this heading, 240 for now.
I'll put car feed on.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. When we get to the end of the runway where the 5 is, go ahead and reduce to landing power and put in 20 degrees of flaps. Good. All right, go ahead and do your flaps. And 20. Then let her slow and pitch for 80. When we get down here toward where the houses start, we'll turn left on base. Gordonsville traffic, Cessna 79er12 uniform, base 05, Gordonsville. Just keep a nice steady turn in. And hold our airspeed at about 80. Usually when you put the second notch of flaps in and she stabilizes, you got to bring your power up a little bit, back up to 1700, because it gets a load on the prop, and that slows the motor down some. There's our runway. Okay, continue to turn. Okay, bring our power down just a little. We're a little bit high. That's it. Okay, go to flaps 30. One more bump. Good. Okay, look at a final approach speed of about 75. All right, go to full flaps.
All the way out?
Yep. All the way down, all the way out. Get down a little lower, and we'll level. Level till the momentum dissipates. Then hold off the landing. Okay, relax the back pressure. Speed up on the brakes. And then reestablish the back pressure for aerodynamic braking and steady braking ahead. Gordonsville traffic, Cessna 79er12 uniform, back taxi 05 for ramp, Gordonsville. And we'll do the cleanup off the strip.
Okay.
Okay, you go ahead and come on back to taxi. Got it?
Yes, got it.
All right. Just leave everything alone until we get stopped off the runway. Okay. Good. Go ahead on to the other side of hold short. Stop. Call clear of the runway, 05, and then we'll do the cleanup checklist, the after landing checklist. That'll work.